Hi everyone, it's Esajian and welcome to another episode of FortuneBuilders.tv, where we bring the real estate and small business education directly to you. Today's a special treat. I've got a very exciting guest for everyone that we're going to have on the show today. Someone that all of you should know by now, my business partner, who happens to also be my brother, an all-around great guy, Mr. Paul Esajian.
Yo, JD.
How's it going, Paul?
What's up, buddy?
High five.
High five.
So today I invited Paul to join me on the show for a couple of reasons.
Join him on the show.
He's a great resource for a lot of different topics. And,
awesome resource.
And he also likes to cut me off, as you can see.
Cut him off anytime I want.
Today's show was actually spawned by a conversation that Paul, Conrad, and I were having at lunch the other day. Specifically business anchors. And a business anchor is something that weighs you down as a business owner. And it's something that a lot of people don't talk about. And it's something that we talk about at Fortune Builders and CT Homes a lot because we've been through them. And today we're going to specifically talk about the business anchor in real estate, which is a stale listing, a stale property that's been on the books for longer than it should have been, okay? And all of us that have been in the business for a while, and those of you that are getting started and are going in that direction, you're going to come across this. A listing, a property that you bought, you thought was going to sell in no time, and it sits on the market longer than it should. And one of the things that really slows us down as an investor is spending too much time, energy, and emotion really on resources on something like that. And an old listing or something that's been on the market too long will do that to you. And it'll just drain the life out of you, not to mention your excitement about the business and just overall demeanor. And that'll translate into every area of your business and personal life. And it's something that, you know, I brought Paul on today because it's something that he has dealt with really, really well in our business. And for me personally, and some of you may relate, have a harder time. I want to stick to my guns and try to get as much money for that property, at least I had traditionally when I got into the business. You know, and in quick turn real estate, that's what we do. It's about turning properties over. So, you know, Paul gave me a lot of insight that I want him to share with everyone on the show today about this topic of a stale listing.
Well, check it out, guys. Here's the thing. In our, as JD said, quick turn real estate business, our buy, fix, and sell real estate business, let's be very clear. We're not in the business of owning homes. We're in the business of turning money. Let me say that again. We're in the business of turning money. Now, at this point in our business, we've bought and sold over 500 homes and counting. And I can tell you with certainty that in that number, there are deals that didn't work out so good, that didn't sell as fast as we thought, that didn't have the profit margin we estimated. And the very simple lesson for everyone watching today is to realize this. If you have a property that you imagined was going to sell and have this big profit margin, you list it on the MLS, you know, realtors got it or you got it listed, and 5, 6, 8 months goes by and you got no activity and you finally get some low price offer that either has you breaking even or even paying a couple bucks to get out of it, don't get attached. You got to sell it. You got to cut bait because as JD said, the quickest thing that actually stops investors from growing a real estate investment business that ends up working for them as opposed to them, you know, working for their business is that simple concept that, you know what, not every deal is going to have you saying, hey, let's go to Disneyland. Some deals you're going to get that crap off the books, and when I say crap off the books, I literally mean taking losses on a deal you thought was going to make money, $30,000, and writing off a $1,000, $5,000 loss. Get it out of your life because as a business owner, rainmaker, and investor, you gotta focus your energy on making it rain, bringing the next opportunities to you and your company to make money. Yeah, that's all there is to it.
And the truth of the matter is, on a deal like that, sometimes breaking even is the absolute best thing you can do for your business. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but it's just true. I mean, when you have something that is on your books for a long time, and this will happen to you, it'll just drain all your resources, even emotionally. And what that does is you focus all your energy on that one property, and then what happens? You don't do any more marketing. You're not out there networking. You're not finding new deals, and you spend all your time on that one property trying to get it sold, and you lose months of opportunity to create new deals. So it's a very important thing that you recognize, learn, and really take note of. All right.
And in closing, if you mind, because I wanted to cut you off.
I knew that Paul
JD wanted to end this moment, but I want to end it with you.
Here we go. Here we go.
You know, I'm on the air. Let's do this. Here's the thing. This is the principle you really have to understand. In a business, a great business, your best resources need to go to the best opportunities. You are your best resource for your business. And when you spend 80% of your time on a deal that's no longer going to make money, what does that do to your business? That takes the whole ship down. So when you realize there's an opportunity in your business that is no longer an opportunity, you have to turn that channel and say, you know what? This is a dead deal. This is a loss leader. I don't care. Get rid of it at a break even, at a loss, because I am what makes money for my business, and I need to go on to the next opportunity.
Very true. All right, what we want to do now is get into our deal or no deal segment.
Deal or no deal?
All right, so in our deal or no deal segment, we're going to break down a real life example of a business anchor. Paul, why don't you let us have it?
All right, here's the deal. We got a house that we bought, fixed, and have listed for $200,000, okay? It's been listed for 5 months. There's about $15,000 in profit left in this deal. Now, 5 months it's been on the market, very slow activity. We've convinced ourselves that we'll take 190 all day, right? Like, oh yeah, I'll sell for 190. I'll list it for 200 and get 190 and I'll sell it. We finally get an offer. Offer comes in at 180,000. Ooh, hurts so bad.
Stings, man. That one stings.
You negotiate, get it up to 187. Deal or no deal?
That's a deal. Why is that a deal? Because every house has one buyer, and sometimes that house only has one buyer. And that might be your only buyer with that offer. And if that's a break even, and if you've been listing it for that long, you take that offer, you lock it up, you sell it, you get that off your books, and you move on to more profitable pastures. So that's a deal, Paul. All right, in our last segment, we're going to get into our quote of the week.
Quote of the week.
As the guest on your show, I'd like
Please.
to deliver the quote of the week. And I realize we didn't really get that high five down. Can we do that again?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah!
All right, you got to get some sound going when you do the high five.
Quote of the week. Hey, they're calling in for the quote of the week. Hold on, here we go. Coming in one time. Fortune Builders, I got it. Quote of the week. The things you own end up owning you.
Think about that one for a second. The things you own end up owning you. If you get too emotionally attached to the things you own in quick turn real estate, and that's what we're talking about right here in this example, it'll bring you down. It'll bring the whole ship down. So don't get emotionally attached to your properties. When we're in quick turn real estate, we're not in the business of owning real estate. We're in the business of making money through real estate quickly. So don't let the things you own in real estate and quick turn end up owning you. All right, so that's another episode of FB.TV, FortuneBuilders.tv. I want to remind everyone to go to the Suggest a Show segment and let us know what you want to learn more about. So when Paul and I sit up here, we're delivering information and education on the things that you request as the viewer. We'll see you on the next show. Paul, awesome as always to have you here, and appreciate it. See you soon.
Thanks, guys.